Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome here in the VIP corner to this press point on the modification of the regional program for Umbria following the severe earthquakes in central Italy in August and October 2016 and this January. We are pleased to have Commissioner Kretzer with us. Welcome, Commissioner. And very glad to welcome the President of the region of Umbria, Katiuscia Marini. Warm welcome to you as well. The Commissioner and the President will both say a few words, and then we have time for your questions. We also published a press release and a fact sheet in English and Italian. And without further ado, Commissioner, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Buongiorno a tutti. Sono lieta di
I'm very happy to meet you here today with my friend Katiuscia Marini, President of the Umbria region. On the day, the European Commission has adopted the amendments to the Umbria operational program. This program is supported by the European Regional Development Fund.
First of all, the region Umbria will receive an additional 28 million euro from the European Regional Development Fund. This will be supplemented by the same amount, 28 million euro, national co-financing by the Italian authorities. This 56 million euro will help Umbria in several ways: to invest in preventive measures against earthquake for its schools, and to support economic recovery, and to rehabilitate cultural heritage as well as natural protected areas damaged by the earthquake of 2016 and 2017. I want to stress that with the adoption of this program modification for Umbria, the Commission keeps the promise I personally made when I visited Norcia with President Marini last February, a very emotional visit, as you can imagine, immediately after the earthquake. So first, as requested by President Juncker immediately after the earthquake of October 2016, the EU will support the rehabilitation of the Cathedral of St. Benedict that was built in the name of the patron of Europe. This will be financed 100% from the European funds. This is a very complex project that will require a long time to be completed, and I hope that the works will start as soon as possible. I am confident that this project will become a symbol of Umbria's resilience in the face of disaster, and that it will bring the inhabitants and the tourists back to Norcia. Secondly, structural funds will co-finance important measures to make school buildings more resilient to earthquakes and to support the economic reconstruction of existing small and medium enterprises, also identifying new areas of specialization. Restoring economic activities is indeed essential to grant a future to the people living in the areas hit by earthquake. Umbria has presented a sound proposal for the use of the program's resources in the wake of the earthquake. I am confident that it will make the best use of all resources available from the European Regional Development Fund, from the EU Solidarity Fund, and from the national funds. But Umbria is not the only Italian region to have been hit by seismic shocks. Therefore, overall, the ERDF will allocate an additional 200 million euro for the recovery of the 4 Italian regions hit by the earthquake: Umbria, Campania, Abruzzo, and Marche. Following a technical adjustment of the cohesion policy envelopes early this year, Italy was granted an additional 1.6 billion euro. 12% of that amount, that is just under 200 million, will be dedicated to reconstruction operations. Here again, I am happy that the Italian authorities will grant an additional 200 million euro from the national co-financing. Finally, let me remind you that only a few days ago, on 6 November, Italy was granted more than 1 billion euro from the EU Solidarity Fund for the damage caused by those earthquakes. This is by far the highest amount ever paid from Solidarity Fund since its creation. But don't make me wrong, as far as I am concerned, today's announcement is not just about money. Prevention measures and reconstruction work are very costly and need budgetary resources, and I am glad that the European Union can play a key role in this. However, equally important to me is the fact that those amounts come from the EU taxpayers from across Europe. That is the most important aspect of it. Through the European Commission, over 400 million Europeans show solidarity with their Italian neighbors affected by earthquake. It's worth stressing it. Thank you very much, and I would like to thank also to Katyusha, Madame la President, for her work, for the hard working of her team, and of course for being so close to the people, because we were together there, we visited people who without homes, without meanings of life, and the team of the President was there day by day, night by night, and of course our souls were with her and with all these people around Europe hit by the natural disasters. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Commissioner. And we would now give the floor to the President